Hey, how you doing? No, really, how are you? For real. I know life's been lifing lately, and sometimes it's hard to even answer that question. But I'm glad you're here. Welcome back to the podcast. It's your girl Oberta, and I'm sitting here like we're just two friends catching up. No pressure, no mask, just real talk, heart to heart. If this is your first time turning in, welcome. Make yourself comfortable. And if you've been rocking with me already, you already know this space is all love, all truth, and a little healing in between. You ever sit with yourself and wonder, who am I really? Not the version people follow, not the version that smiles when it's hurting, but the real you, the one that's been through it, felt it all, and still shows up. Sometimes life has a way of peeling things on us so fast, we forget to pause and check in with the person underneath it all. So today, I want to slow it down. I want to talk about the parts of you that you've hidden, the parts you've healed, and the ones still in progress. Because the story of who you are isn't just in the wins, it's in the quiet battles, the everyday choices, the moments nobody clapped for, but you kept going anyway. Let's take a minute to explore that. Let's get into what's making you, you. Fighting yourself isn't this one big moment where everything makes sense. It's not some grand haha revelation that falls out the sky. It's usually small, quiet, messy, and most times it starts with curiosity. Maybe it's that one thing you loved doing as a kid, drawing, dancing, writing little poems in your notebook, but life told you it wasn't serious enough, so you stopped. Or maybe it's something new you're drawn to: photography, healing, plants, baking, content creation, and you're like, I don't even know why this speaks to me, but it does. That's what I mean when I say, get into what's making you, you. Not what's trending, not what they told you to do, not what's safe, but that little thing that makes your soul sit up, that little pull you keep ignoring because it feels silly or unrealistic. That's not silly. That's your inner voice trying to come home to itself. Sometimes we wait until we've figured everything out to start something. But here's the truth. You don't find purpose and then begin. You begin, and through that process, purpose reveals itself. Trying something new doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're exploring. It means you care enough to want more for yourself. And no, you don't have to monetize it. You don't have to be perfect at it. You don't even have to explain it to anyone. Some passions are just for you. Some parts of yourself don't need to be understood to be honored. There was a time in my life where I didn't know what I liked anymore. I wasn't creating, I wasn't trying anything new. I was just stuck in the loop, and I told myself I didn't have time. But deep down, it wasn't time I lacked. It was permission. Permission to try, to mess up, to not be good at something but still enjoy it. And when I started giving myself that grace, I slowly started recognizing myself again. Not because I had it all figured out, but because I finally started listening to me. So maybe today's not the day you find your big dream. Maybe today's just the day you dust off something you used to love, or say yes to something new, or give yourself permission to be a beginner. And if you've been stuck, asking, who am I? Maybe it's time to ask, what lights me up? What makes me lose track of time? What feels like home to my soul? Because when you follow those questions, you don't just find hobbies or goals, you start to find yourself. So maybe this season of your life isn't about having everything figured out. Maybe it's about being curious enough to explore the pieces of you that you've ignored, hidden, or never had the space to discover. It could be a small habit, a new skill, a random hobby you've always wanted to try. It could be journaling, painting, cooking, dancing in your room, or finally starting that thing you've been putting off. It doesn't have to be big to be meaningful. It just has to feel real to you. Because the truth is, you don't find yourself all at once. You meet yourself in moments and quiet choices and the things that bring you peace without performance, and the things that remind you you're still here, still growing, still becoming. So give yourself permission to explore, to not have a plan, to try and try again until something feels like home within you. You're not behind, you're on the path, and even it feels slow, it's still forward. So wherever you are right now, confused, inspired, restless, or just existing, I want you to know this. You're allowed to be unfinished. You're allowed to not have all the answers. And you're allowed to take your time figuring out what lights your soul on fire. Maybe you haven't found it yet. Maybe you're still searching. But that search, that's part of who you're becoming. And there's beauty in that. So don't rush it. Don't force it. Just stay open, stay curious, and trust that the version of you you're becoming is worth the wait. Thank you for being here, for showing up, and for letting me be a small part of your journey. Until next time, take care of your heart and don't stop looking for yourself in the places that feel like peace. You get in there, even if it doesn't look like it yet. And if this episode made you feel seen, share it with someone who might need it too. And don't forget, your journey is valid, even when it's messy. Keep looking for you and keep choosing you every single day. Bye.